What's up friends, this is Manni and welcome to the full Orochi guide. I decided to make a guide about an older robot this time and a very detailed one on top of that gives you all the best drones to use on the Orochi, as well as the best module skills or module setup, best weapons, best pilot skills, and so on, okay? So are you ready for a really extensive video? Then yeah, let's go. And the Mark III Orochi is ready here with the Cryptic Redeemers in that case. We have a robot with multiple stealth charges, a really fast one, it could be a beacon runner, and the best weapons are these that you see on screen. Redeemer, Lainani, Peshend or Kirin, Yotun even works pretty good, I see that. We have Feng Bao that is very nice on it. Devastators are super popular. Long range DK works, Dragoon works, although not the best DPS. Puncher, older. Glory is pretty good at short range. Hail is not very good. For pilot skills, we definitely want the extra ability charge, even though it decreases the seconds on Mrs. Brigitte. More durability and more speed skills is primarily what I've gone for here. Also that upon activating the ability, we recharge our health. That is extremely useful. And also having the 50% reactivation skills and the faster thing. The Shade Drone is a great example. The Beak Drone is very nice to have, although I personally don't like to have the stealth run because it can happen while you're running your stealth, but on repair fix is good on the Beak. The Kestrel Drone works great on the Orochi, giving a death mark, additional damage, and on-kill speed, and on stealth getting more fix. That's what I'm using here in this video, and that's also the reason why I keep healing very fast. The Showdown Drone protects your weapons, you can't lose them, and you get more speed, more HP fix, and damage when your stealth drops. So super good drone on the Orochi. Best module setup, I would go either with the with the phase shift or the unstable conduit, because the unstable conduit is just such a meta bomber thing, but it requires a lot of things, power cells. Then there aren't many useful modules here. Best module might be the accelerator and the overdrive. That's what I would probably go for, okay, in the Saboteur branch. And we get 9 kph more speed upon activating all those things. So again, super useful skill. You see also that we are usually among the first on the beacons, so we are able to beacon run very effectively and also get the battleship charges in the beginning of the match from capturing beacons. And I always keep saying this, that everybody needs a beacon capper in their hangar lineup. This could be a Lynx, it could be an Orochi, it can be even an Orochi, which I've made another guide for. Obviously, the newer robots are usually much faster and make very good beacon runners because they're just so universally overpowered and good. That's what War Robots is all about. Yeah, you see that even the old Orochi here was able to drop the Nuo robot up there pretty well. And do a lot of damage, even with an old weapon setup, right? The Redeemers are not necessarily the best weapon anymore by far. On the contrary, they're actually rather mediocre, but they still punch. They still punch relatively well, and you can use them. And I also like the style, especially on the cryptic variants that I'm having here, and I'm kind of proud that I have them well leveled and can use them. Like I said, there are much better weapons, of course, but hey, we just did 200,000 damage against the ultimate, whatever that was. Was that even an ultimate? I'm not sure, but he's dead now. And we have helped tremendously towards that progress. Now, alright, there's tons of enemies on that beacon right there, together with the Invader, the ultimate one, that's gonna play a longer role. Here's the Dagon, so let's get ready for him. More battleship damage here. Look, with the Frederick, we're able to do a ton of damage here. Now we're hitting extremely hard, and we're really fast. And by the way, if you like the guide, you like these educational type videos where I also put a lot of extra thought and, you know, workload into them, then stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and feedback down in the comment section maybe what guide you would like to see next. And I'm going to handle the rest, okay? Alrighty. So, we're still hammering into that Raptor with the double Redeemers, and you see we are really doing a number on him. Of course, it takes a while with only 2 heavy weapons to kill a Raptor, because they have a lot of health, but I can come in now from behind and just whoop the guy out of his life. There it is. He was the furthest away enemy, so it doesn't even make too much sense for me to go for him in this case, but I knew I could attack him and kill him because he was low on health. Maybe it's better this way than to give him the chance to recharge it all back, right? And here's another raptor that we're disposing of, alright? And there is the ultimate invader. Now this thing will take some time to kill. This thing is going to take some time. I got the Frederick battleship now that after he jumped, I can hit him extremely hard with all this damage boost from the Frederick. You see, we just did like 400,000, 500,000 now. That is unheard of for Redeemers. 2 heavy Redeemers doing 500,000 damage to the enemy. That is really crazy. The next entire salvo does like, what, 200, 150,000? That's how much less we do without the Frederick, you know? But still, we did a really good damage number to him, and we won't be able to kill him. For that, we need Titans. There's no way for us to kill that ultimate invader unless we're bringing Titans to the table. I am, however, still attacking him, and we are having a Titan rolling up to him now. So, and oh, he even has the right type of weapons, these laser weapons. Yeah, with this you can do very much damage very quickly. And after his reload, he's probably gonna kill that spider. Yeah, I mean, look at how much damage he's taking. That is nuts, dude. I would sit here for 20 days trying to kill that spider if it wasn't for our Titan friend coming and helping. Also, the invader has now found out that I was on him for the better part of, what, 5 minutes. And he's decided that maybe it's time for me to kill me back. And so he was really coming for me there. Thankfully, I was already, we were already getting him out of the match. But this is, by the way, a really good match, and it's also how you play the Orochi. The Orochi is an extremely fragile robot. You cannot take damage. Every shot you take is one shot taken too much, because this thing just can't take it, as you can see, right? So you have to make sure to be very careful, always have your finger on the stealth button. Whenever something is about to attack you, you already have to be in stealth before that happens. And yeah, so, alright, hold on, and boom! There you go, sword unit. That wasn't your best moment, was it? Yo, the Bersagliere is really that kind of thing that just kills those sword units, man. Oh, it's a raptor. Okay. I mean, I could use the battleship now to get more damage into me, but let's first get rid of him. With the help of my teammate, maybe? Very nice. Okay. Oh boy, there's a bunch of Titans. Okay. Battleship on me? No, not yet. Okay, let's wait for the right time. There it is. Battleship on me. Shield break. And boom! 800,000 into his backside. And also my my other bow shots are doing more damage now. And oh, I messed this one up. Why didn't I fire? Should have shot. But you saw I did like 1.2 million damage on him, and he barely even noticed it, man. Titans are also so crazy. Oh man, that's is that still the Bedwear Titan over there? Okay. There is also a traditionalist Bedwear now. That means you can no longer use the shield, but you have a lot more health. So we know that he doesn't have it, because if he did have it... I'm really trying to find an angle to shoot him, but my friends are just constantly in front of it. But now every time I fire with the built-in rockets here, I do a really high amount of damage to him, because I already connected the shot so many times. Okay, so he's after me now. And I'm just staying on him, because I know that he's taken so much damage from me already, that every shot now... How is this guy still on me, dude? Seriously, man. I'm running through the entire map. Broski is just relentless. Oh, so annoying. Okay, so anything coming here? Boom! A Sumjock. Oh, what? I wasn't even able to kill the Sumjock? Why did I not get stealth? I don't know. It's been, what, 30 seconds since my last stealth jump ability on the robot, and yet I did not get a stealth. Interesting sometimes, right? That gets me killed with the Bersagliere more often than I care to admit. Seriously. How often that happens. Okay, so he was reflecting. That was good timing for his reflector. But it's not over yet. We still have a chance. We just need to kill their titans with the sword unit. It's one of the best robots you can use for that, especially with these weapons, where even the regular weapons can do 600,000 damage quickly, you know? I'm not using my ability, I don't need to, because nobody's attacking me. I see the reflector on the luchador, so I begin to immediately stop firing. Then he's got stealth after the reflector. I feel the firepower coming from him here, and so I immediately switch over to this target. And I think it's time for us to get down and get that guy killed with the lockdown as well. Okay, we kind of didn't get him killed just yet, but he shouldn't make it much longer at this point. Another 500,000 and you barely see his health go down. We did 500,000 and his health barely moves. He literally has to have a literal 3.5 mil sitting in the top left corner on his HP bar. That number must literally be sitting there. Okay. Good. That's now we can execute him. Very nice. He was low enough on health for me to execute him. Probably did another 500k just with that execute. Unfortunately though, it looks like we're losing the match, which is sad because we're doing a great job here with the sword unit. But we can only do so much. Although now it turns... Wait a minute, we're turning around a lot of beacons. If we can keep it up, we might have a chance. But the enemy is also capturing beacons back already. Okay, let's see. Can we get rid of the Indra? Alright, I didn't jump on him because it wouldn't have made sense. He was transcending anyways. But yeah, looks good. We're pushing the enemy back. We've got most of the beacons under control. This one is being captured also by my teammate to the left. Always have some, knowledge about your surroundings, what's going on around you. You always need to be aware. Okay. Alrighty. Unfortunately, I think, yep, the time limit killed our match. Oh man, that was sad. 14 million damage done. Great match. Let's go into the next gameplay. Alright, so here we are on Dead City. Of course, as usual, first getting the beacon. You see in the top left, we have about 230,000 health. That is really, really not much. If you just get shot by the wrong enemy for like 1 or 2 seconds, you might already be destroyed. Or some things can actually one-shot you super easily, like Volt, Weber, Gauss, maybe even Ballista, shock trains, and so on. So there's a ton of things that you just have to be extraordinarily careful about. But yeah, so somebody is allowing a shield break to take place against the sword unit right there, which was very useful. We know where he's going to end up going back to. That's over there, but he is back in safety. And there's another Orochi also. He's running the glacier weapons, which I've also shown to you as being one of these alternatives. By the way, he's running actually quantum radar, so he's countering me very well. I was trying to get rid of him by shooting into his general direction. I was not able to do it. So he seemed to have had the active quantum radar module, which of course gives him a tremendous advantage in this one-on-one against me. A robot that has to rely on stealth. Now, we're going into the ability and immediately healing incredible amounts of HP. You need to watch this. Every time I go into the ability charge, take a look at the top left. Next time we're going to do it. How much we're healing. Because we have two separate healing abilities running at the same time. We have a pilot skill that gives us a healing. Look, in the top left, boom. Even with Great Restore. Every time we have a healing effect when we use the ability from the regular pilot skills. And then we have the one from the Kestrel drone that provides us with a healing boost every time we use the ability. Battleship damage increased here from the Frederick. Instantly killed the other guy apparently. Which I did not expect, the guy that was underneath us there. He basically just died immediately. And we are meanwhile back to almost full HP. So this is definitely how you can play the Orochi, even in today's meta, and survive a long enough time. Unless you get one-shotted by something, which can always happen. You know, there's nothing that can protect you from that. Uh-oh. Wait, is there a battleship on me? Oh yeah, there is. Ugh. Of course, I can heal myself and I can try and run away from it, but the battleship beam is so fast, dude. And yep, despite using all abilities and phase shifts and everything, I just died from the Beholder. Her button press. So nice. Okay, but that's fine. We're gonna jump into the Nuo real quick. And also got myself extra damage output from the battleship here. And we're hitting pretty hard from there. Remember that the Nuo is anyways a robot that does tremendous amount of damage. Has lots of firepower and does even more with the boosts that it's going to get. Alright, I use this ramp to accelerate up because, as you know, maybe, the Nuo and Leo robot, they kind of keep a certain level of momentum going, depending on what terrain they touched last time. If the terrain had a slight slope upwards, you're going to continue ascending, and so on. So you can use that to your advantage very well. So, doing lots of damage here against the Titan. It has to happen. Thankfully, he's got the ultimate Fenrir as his target, and I'm boosting the ultimate Fenrir's firepower with my Nuo. So that's gonna be really bad for the Mauler in this case. We're already doing a lot of damage, and he is doing that. He's also doing more. So there's a Curie robot that just spawned in. Did he already spawn his turrets? Oh wow, wait a minute, there's a Titan on me now. And the Curie didn't... I don't know, I don't see the turrets on the ground. But look how fast I am, and look how much this guy's following me. Jesus, man. This guy's... You know what? I'm gonna focus him back now, because I have weapons that have focused high DPS. Whereas he has shotguns that, at this range, can barely do anything about me, you know? So I'm perfectly suited to fight him in this situation. So yeah, but look at the damage he just did to me with just 2 shots. Holy smokes, man. He's doing a lot of damage. More damage output from the battleship too. 1 and full firepower. Do-do-do-do-doom. Do-do-do-do-doom. Oh, unfortunately, it just brings the shield up. Alright, but that was a pretty good run. So we have one more situation with the Orochi going, since that is a guide for the video for this robot. Once again, starting off with an early cap on the base, getting the free battleship points, and also trying to do the same on the other side. We're at the same speed as the Skyros Ball. However, the Skyros Ball cannot be killed, while we can, between our stealths. Now we have to be careful. There's tons of stealthed Ravagers around, which typically use Weber as an instant kill combo, or like this, they use the Regulators, which in this case with the moderator drone even insta-locked me, which makes it even more dangerous, you know? Thankfully, the stealth keeps us alive, because they can't see us at this range. Unless they were to use... Oh, look at the damage the Curie takes, man. Unless they were to use Quantum Radar. Then they could see us for a certain time. Okay, oh, there's another Regulator build coming in from behind. I'm gonna have to deal with him sooner or later, my friends, because he's gonna counter-walk that positioning in a way where I will no longer be able to be safe here if he keeps walking this way. But for the moment, I can still support my team in the center and see where I can help here. Okay. The sound isn't in sync for me. Is it also not in sync with you when I fire? Yeah, it seems like slightly out of sync. Alright, now we're in a one-on-one versus a Ravager with powerful Regulators or whatever, or was it Atomizers? I'm not sure what he was using, but we won that fight against him, thankfully. And that is also due to the Redeemers actually packing a decent punch. Like I said, there might not be the most #1 meta builds, but they certainly pack a punch still. And that's what I like about them. And they look nice too. So I'm not sure where exactly we're gonna go. But if you take a look at the video, then you'll see it's going to end soon. So something bad is gonna happen. And there it is. The Shenlu jumped on us. But I'm gonna lose my weapon here. But we're gonna get rid of him before I die. There we go. Nice. Alright. So yeah, ladies and gents, thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you think about this guide, and hopefully you had a good time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Manny signing off. Bye-bye.